June is Gun Violence Awareness Month, and today we're spotlighting an organization working to curb crime and violence through basketball. The One City Basketball League brings nearly 30 community organizations together to put on weekly games on Chicago's south and west sides. The program is part of the Noah's Ark Foundation, a nonprofit started by former Bulls player Joakim Noah. And joining us now live are Cobe Williams, co-founder of the One City Basketball League, and Benny Estrada, one of the coaches participating in the league. Cobe, we'll start with you. Tell us more about the mission of One City Basketball.
So the mission of One City is bringing the violence prevention organizations together from different parts of the city to help unite the city. Me and Joakim started this over a decade ago, and I was taking them through the community to meet the young people in the community, and they say, man, basketball will be a good piece for us to do. So do the basketball piece, and it can help unite the city. So we bring in different groups from different backgrounds, like I say, from all over the world. I mean, all over Chicago, to be a part of this One City. And what we doing, we using basketball as a hook. Basketball is just a hook to bring the people together, but we got a lot of workshops and different things that take place before they play basketball. Financial literacy, teaching them how to build relationships, teaching them how to mediate, de-escalate situations where it's going to lead to violence.
So is there mentoring going on? Do you match kids up with people, with adults?
Yeah, so the youth who we participate in the One City basketball tournaments are 16 to 25. So yes, you have a lot of mentors there. You like coaches. We call them trauma-informed coaches. We got coordinators who sit down and talk with them. So it's a lot of just building relationships with each other. But you got to look at this. A lot of these young people don't even get off the block that much. So we bringing people from all parts of the city together. And one of the biggest things that stand out is they really get to know each other. So now they aren't looking at people as, oh, I don't know him, he an opposition, or we can't rock with them, we can't talk with them. They really building relationships through this basketball, through the One City.
And then Benny, as a coach in the league, how has this program been for you?
I think super impactful, man. You know, basketball, like Cobe said, is the hook, but, you know, being able to get there before to kind of, you know, introduce guys to some of the things like financial literacy, man, learning how to open a bank account, you know, how to kind of invest their money. And then also, you know, it's coming from people that are kind of like similar to like a lot of our young people. They grow up in our neighborhoods. They understand the culture. They kind of know how to talk to them, you know. So, you know, for us, you know, it's probably just more important to get them in the classroom and get them to understand, you know, some of the classes that they're getting taught. And, you know, basketball is the hook at the end of the day. So,
you know, and Benny, I hear that your team is getting ready to play the big game this weekend, the championship. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, we got a chance. We got invited last year. We were super close. We were probably a game away. The guys really kind of committed to sticking together and kind of figuring out. And, you know, we had a battle on Saturday, and we're up for another battle this weekend for sure, man. And we're excited, man, to be a part of it, to be a part of something that we feel is super impactful to the city of Chicago, bringing young people together. Man, you know, I'm excited, and I hate heights, so I got to figure out how to be on the 17th floor of a building, but I'll be okay. So. And
Cobe, well, good luck to you. But Cobe or Benny, how can we learn more about the program? Is there a website or?
Yes, you could go to the Noah's Ark Foundation website. You could check it out, or you could go to One City, or, you know, you could just you know, reach out to anybody, one of these organizations. I know you're familiar with the organizations that's a part of it and all that. Just reach out to everybody, but everybody is looking forward to just being a part of this, and more organizations want to join.
Well, we really appreciate what you two men are doing. It's really important in the city, bringing these young men and women together. And good luck to you both. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay, thank you.